in great field position. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint.
Looking for the end zone. And it's intercepted in the end zone. No, he's out of bounds. Oh, so close to stopping the drive with a turnover in the end zone. Let's see what they've got on second down. They'll go to the ground. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. A shot toward the end zone, and he's got it! Touchdown, Boise State! Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they top it off with a 31-yard toss for 6. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not...
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. They'll snap it with a minute to play here in the opening stanza. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Dropping back, it's Howard. Fires complete on the crosser. At the 40, there he goes. Afterburner's coming. And he's brought down after a huge completion. The Buckeyes want to crank the tempo. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Dances away. Looking for the score. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
It's hard for a defense to have to cover so much space. When the offense goes empty, you get receivers and tight ends and running backs lined up out wide. You've got to expand, and it's harder to cover on the back end.
Wants to forget the kick. He's going to throw it. He makes the catch in the end zone, and that trickery works to perfection for the 2. They're wasting no time trying to get the ball back. They're going to go for an early onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
Man, these coaches talked about being aggressive, and they were. First quarter, you're going with the onside already. I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not.
Lofts one high and deep. Touchdown, Broncos! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Talk about keeping your eyes downfield and then unleashing one on a rope.
And having a guy like that can buy time and beat you down the field with his feet, but also what you said is the most important thing. Keeps his eyes down the field. He's not looking to run the football. He can, but he's looking to do damage and make a big play down the field. Because he had his eyes up, he could do that.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
Showing the arm strength to the left. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long, ball's at the 25. unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. To the air, it's Howard. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And that falls incomplete as they tried to wrap up the first quarter with a bang, but the incomplete pass takes us to the second quarter. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. He's looking to throw. Coming after him. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. The Buckeyes in the hurry up. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. It's complete. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one.
Going for it all. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And that's his second receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
And he tacks on the extra point. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And they put the points on the board with that 37-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time. He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They'll throw it on 1st down. Fires to the right. Makes the grab. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. He's going to pass. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. He's right on target. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They keep attacking through the air. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos!
And that's what I love about empty sets and formations on offense is that when you spread the defense out, you create bigger lanes to throw into. You saw it right there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they stretch the lead to 13. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away.
Set to kick this one away.
Fair catch called for and made. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he makes the catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Boy, they want to get this back right now, lining up for an onside kick. They're on it, and they get it back for another drive.
And it's so many times these don't work. You practice them all week long. Nobody jump off sides. Make sure you stay on sides. Get down there as quick as you can. Hit the first person in front of you. Try to get a lucky bounce.
Oh, he wants it all. It's complete. Touchdown, Ohio State. And let's put up points today. What do you say?
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this?
It's a fake. The kicker wants to throw it. He's got it from the 2. Found his man on the fake, and they take the lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Boise State ready to send out that offense. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create some. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
This offense has a second down play. Now the play fake. Now he's going to break the pocket. Throws for the tight end. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a second time. Looking to scramble. Lets it fly. Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. Scanning the field, it's Howard. Gonna take a shot at this DB. He's got it, and he will score! Touchdown, Buckeyes!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
And this sophomore's going to learn you can't force that type of pass. Very lucky to get it back.
Man, this quarterback is living dangerously right now. Obviously, he threw a pick on the last drive. He's trying to complete that throw, but the defender gets a hand on it, tips it up in the air. That's oh-no. That is an oh-no situation. They're lucky that one hit the ground.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. They've already gone for it a couple of times on 4th down, converted once. Looks as if they'll try a 3rd. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs.